Hi guys and girls, Gemma here with Turtle Beach at the Paris Games Week. Now, it's such a massive event with so many different things going on. The thing that emerges as the biggest trend of the year has to be pretty darn awesome, and it is. It's virtual reality. Something that was really concretized by the Sony conference that we had at the beginning of the week. Sony came out and talked a lot about VR. For example, the fact that over 200 different developers are working on their headset right now on different games. We had the announce of Crytek's new game, Robinson, The Journey, Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, and even Tekken 7 apparently will be coming to PlayStation VR. Movies also are going to be a really big element of the headset. Here at the Paris Games Week, 8 playable games will be available for testing by the public. Let's have a quick look. And the next stop in our virtual reality tour of the Paris Games Week brings us to the Ubisoft stand, where Damien is just going to give us a quick word about what we can see here behind us. As we can see, there are tiny little children checking out the Rabbids VR ride game, in French, Lapin Crétin, Idiotic Rabbits. Anyway, tell us more about this, about the game. Can we call it a game?
Yes, as you can see, just a crazy experience we can give to the players, because here he has the device on his head, so he can see a full experience of roller coaster. So a lot of crazy things underwater and in the sky will happen, so I will not spoil. But what is crazy that he's on a seat that will provide the moves that he sees in his mind. So you really have the impression you are in a roller coaster. So sometimes it's just, whoa, I'm falling. You just never know, and that's it.
Do we know how this is going to translate? Obviously, I know we're at the very early stages of this kind of development, but how is this going to translate into an experience at home? Because you're not going to have a chair that moves, right? But it's still going to be pretty good to watch, I imagine.
Actually, we're working on prototypes. This is a prototype, actually. This is something we do to help us understand how it works. This is an experience we provide, but of course, we are thinking about different experience, gaming experience, real gaming experience, when you play with your device on your head. So for now it's top secret, but we are working on a lot of different projects with VR. But this is one of the first steps we are presenting today at the Paris Games Week.
And finally, last but not least, in order to conclude our virtual reality tour here at the Paris Games Week, I just tested, and I'm still a bit wobbly, the HTC Vive. Absolutely amazing. Can you tell us a bit more about the product? When was it announced? What are you showing here? You just showed me, what, 4 or 5, 6 demos. They're fantastic.
Yeah, so we're showing the HTC Vive, and we've been showing it behind closed doors from the beginning of the year, and then we started to go on trade shows like this since the summer. So we're still working on showcasing some of the cool demos we've got, still working with the developers to get the content ready for launch. So what you saw today was the dev kit. Yes. So the special thing about HTC Vive is it's a room scale experience, so you can really walk around in the real world, and then what you see is the virtual world. And you've got 2 controllers in hand as well, which can be hands or other tools, which lets you interact with the virtual world in a very natural way. So that makes it very, very immersive, but also very natural. Yeah. So that's really the cool thing about the product.
And very precise. I mean, I was pulling headshots on those zombies. Very, very precise. How do you get such precision with those controllers?
Okay, so the tracking is achieved with lasers. Yeah. So you've got lasers beaming the room. So we've got 2 sets in order to get to catch you everywhere you look. So you don't have, it's 360 degrees. So we've got the two lighthouses, as we call them, and so the lasers are caught on the sensors, on the helmet and on the controllers, and it's only pure mass in order to determine exactly where you are, where you look. So there's no treatment of a picture or anything like that. So it's extremely precise, down to a couple of millimeters. And also very, very fast. So there's absolutely no latency between the moment you move and the moment the movement is detected and interpreted, and then the corresponding image generated for your eyes. Yeah.
Well, it was absolutely stunning. I mean, I know we're at the very beginning. Like you say, you revealed the product in March for developers. We're at the very beginning of its life now. So, is it possible to put like an estimative date on when consumers might see a product like this?
I think we're trying to catch the very first wave of commercial products. So expect us to be there. We make more product announcements in terms of which content will be there, also what price, and also what the final product will look like. So obviously we'll have a refresh on the design. So the specs are pretty much settled, but the design will evolve slightly, so that you can have a closer look at what the real product will be. So just bear with us a few more weeks, and you'll get to know more.
Well, thank you very much for your time. It was just astonishing.